everyone, and welcome. My name is Julie Murtho, and I'm honored to welcome you to our third annual Youth and Transition Policy Summit. From the planning to execution, this event has been youth-led and youth-centered. Our goal for this event has always been to empower the next generation of changemakers to implement policies that will shape our future. Today, you'll continue to hear from our amazing panelists as they evaluate policy presentation from various state legislators, nonprofit, and government entities.
Hello, everybody. I'm Davion Bush from Oxford, Mississippi. I'm a political science major with minors in journalism and freedom studies at the University of Mississippi.
Hello, everyone. My name is Isabel Stasa. I am from the Great Lakes State of Michigan, and I serve as the head of community engagement and public affairs with the national nonprofit Foster Greatness.
Hi, everyone. My name is Leon Moladina. I am a high school sophomore. I am from Austin, Texas, and I work with an organization dedicated to bringing young people into the policymaking process.
Hi everyone, I'm Hasani Yelugoti. I'm an incoming freshman at the University of Pennsylvania, hoping to study cognitive science, and I'm a huge mental health advocate, so I'm excited for this.
Good morning, my name is Oponi Boyer. I'm from the island of Maui in the state of Hawaii. I am a former foster youth and president in a foster youth leadership board in Hawaii, and I have navigated multiple systems in my life: foster care, juvenile justice, mental health system. So I'm a big advocate for that, and I'm excited to be here.
So United Way plays the role of the convener. So we're bringing the partners together, we're bringing young people together. You see stakeholders, we have advisors, lots of moving pieces for this initiative. But in addition to who we're convening, you will see the stakeholders to the right of the screen. This is grassroots organizations, this is faith-based organizations, governmental organizations, and we really are looking at the different perspectives in terms of how we amplify the voices and meet the needs of transition age youth. So those are young people that have aged out of foster care.
I'm Sophie Himmel, and thank you all so much for having me. I'm here to tell you guys this afternoon about this bill, AB 1810, which is a piece of legislation that got passed in California in September of 2024. And this bill is an example of how young people advocating for just one advancement in economically just policies at the state level creates really strong precedents for greater economic justice initiatives in the future.
So what will the bill do? So the bill seeks to amend the Public School Code of 1949 in Pennsylvania, which allows for 10 school excuse days. So you have the traditional days for a cold, a sickness, family emergency, educational trip. That's what the school code would allow. So what we wanted to do was include mental health days without a doctor's note under that kind of umbrella of the 10 days.
Who we are, the Governing Youth Council, or GYC, is a government-funded, student-led youth group that advocates for tobacco-free communities in schools. Our youth group is comprised of youth from secondary schools in Bear River Health District in northern Utah. Our structure includes a district-level representative group that attends monthly meetings, gathers key information, and shares it with individual schools to help them implement it on their campuses.
In my experience, that focus on men's mental health and well-being, sometimes at the intersection of digital well-being as well too. So we have the YB Men Project, and this is a program. It stands for Young Black Men. This is a program our intervention that was developed by Dr. Daphne Watkins at the University of Michigan School of Social Work, and it essentially brings young black men together over a social media platform.
For a president to deploy the National Guard without the consent of the state governor is something that hasn't happened since 1965. And I think we all know what was happening in the 1960s and why that happened. So it's a sign that not only are we going backward in time and regressing against all of the progress that we've made as Americans.
I don't think that you necessarily need to adapt, because in our current political climate, I think that there's a lot of things that we should not adapt to, that we really should not be accepting. So fighting back against that, I think that's really important. I think that continuing to be kind in an unjust world, that's something that's, to me, that's very resilient. And I think that acts of like self-care and comforting yourself or others, compassion, these can all be acts of resilience and don't necessarily have to come after a traumatic event. I think that, you know, people have different definitions of what trauma is and what trauma can look like. And so you don't have to go through something extremely traumatic or painful to decide that you want to be resilient or foster your resilience.
So this one's called the hard candy. I'm the broken pieces on the floor. Some people just ignore it and it just goes by. I'm cold in the wind and there's a fire in the box, but I can't get the key because I'm lost. I'm the broken pieces on the floor.
He said, there will be times that undoubtedly will be harder. But the fact is that there is a chance for us maybe not to see everything we want, but for us to at least fight for a more just world. And yeah, the world, the community, it's been cruel to all of us. But if we give up just because of that, then the cycle continues. And more people have to go through what we go through as well. And it should never be that way.